David Zebnik.
First, I want to congratulate Hermantown. What a team. That's everything we expected, a game like that. We never thought it'd be any different than that. And it's just quite an honor to be in a game like this. I just have all the respect in the world for their team and how hard they fought and their coaching staff.
Greg, Bruce said that was the worst loss he's taken in his life. The flip side of that, is this as high as you've ever been after one of the Cadets championships?
Yeah, I don't deserve 3 championships. I'm just fortunate to be here. I never thought I'd have one, and I just very fortunate.
Well, when you move up next year, are you going to miss all this love and affection that you get here in Class A?
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm really proud of our guys. It's tough. They had a target on their back all year, and to come through like this was really great.
Do you get tired of wearing the black hat all the time?
You know, we just focus on the positive things, and I can't control what other people think, and I'm just proud of our guys.
This game have a feeling of a couple of years ago when they staked the early 3-0 lead, you guys have to battle back. Was there either some thoughts or some chatter about having to do that again today?
Yeah, we certainly actually mentioned that too, that, you know, this is possible. It's been done before by a St. Thomas team. And we knew the character of these guys from from this season, and we knew what they were made of, and we tried to make them believe it could be done.
Is that something you said at the second intermission?
It was,
yeah.
Yep.
Something in the third period, you seem to maybe simplify things a little bit, dump it in a little more?
No, we actually went really aggressive. We went out of our normal mode and tried to have the defense pinch and keep as much pressure as we could, and play with a little more risk to try to get that break, and knowing it might give up a goal, but we were at a point where we had to be a little more desperate.
What were they able to do? I mean, you scored 23 goals in the first 2 games. What did they do to kind of keep you at bay and to get that 4-2 lead?
They're just a good team. I mean, I think they did what they normally do all year probably. They're very successful. I know Novak hit a couple pipes early on, and so sometimes you don't get the bounces. And so instead of 2-0 lead, it was 1-0, and kept the other team in the game. They just kept working hard, and sure enough, they got their goal. So then it's a battle.
Were you at all surprised at the physicality or the intensity that Hermantown came out with?
Not really, because I know that's kind of the strategy against us. We're kind of known as a playmaking team and good skaters, and people try to take us off our game physically, and so that's just part of hockey, and I give them credit for how well they did that.
Greg, were you surprised you got the penalty there at the end, or from your vantage point, did it look like a good call?
I didn't even see it hardly, so I couldn't comment on that.
Matt, are you able to enjoy this, you and your teammates? Is it a sense of relief, with all the, shenanigans going on around, the criticisms of your club? Are you able to enjoy this title?
This is great. It's unbelievable. Honestly, there's nothing really. This the best time of my life. Just hanging with the team, like through the criticism, we don't take it to heart. We just play with each other. We have a great time. We love each other. We're brothers. It's just great. It's unbelievable. I love it.
So what's the mood in the locker room second intermission among the players? What did you guys talk about? We heard what Greg told you guys about, finding that strength to come back. What were you players talking about?
Just making sure nobody gets down. Like, we all knew we could come back. We all know we had it in us. Like, we have some of the most talented players on our team in the state, and we knew we could do it. We just had to get out of we just needed to play our game. We knew it would come. We just had to get everybody in a positive attitude and tell them we would come back and win the game.
Greg, every year it seems like you have a player step up and play really big in this tournament. The young man you left here had a big game. Just your thoughts on how he played this tournament.
You know, that's a great point, and I think as well as some teams have sophomores and things that do well, and Tommy Novak certainly had a big goal and everything, but you really have to count on your seniors in the end, and we certainly have a lot of them, and our captain, Alex Johnson, was just on fire on top of the motivating our players between periods and during the game on the bench, just doing his leadership job that he can do so well. And then Matt Perry stepped up kind of out of nowhere. I mean, he'll admit he's not our scorer typically during the year. His job was to shut down first lines, which he's done so well. And then for him to have the opportunity to score like that, I mean, he gave it all he had, and I'm just really proud of Matt. It's one of the best performances by a senior I've ever coached.
David, they came at you pretty hard in that second period, rushing the net and getting in your grill. Talk about just facing a good Hermantown team for the third straight year.
Yeah, they were coming strong the whole game. The second period, they came like the hardest probably out of any period. But yeah, I just kept trying to stay focused and keep my team in the game. Fortunately, they stepped up and kept me in the game. And the third period, we just rolled.
You went 300 plus minutes without allowing a goal at one point down the stretch here. Are you on top of it? Is this the best you've ever played between the pipes?
I felt good, but I think my team's just been playing solid defense, with defense and forwards, everyone around just doing the things right, and I think that's what really allowed for me to accomplish that goal.
Matt, just
As you move on, do you think the anger and the hatred for St. Thomas is going to subside? Is it over? Are you hopeful of that?
Well, if it was about a double A thing, I guess it would be.
Okay.
I think in Minnesota, there's always a thing about private and public schools, I guess, and that doesn't go away. So, but my job as a teacher at St. Thomas and as a coach is just to make a good experience for young guys and young kids, and that's all I focus on.
Matt, how big was that goal in the third, right away in the third period? You guys, you said you needed to come out with a positive attitude, and you got it.
I think it really lifted the team. It's just what we needed. It really lifted the spirits and got everyone into it. As you saw, Henry Hart had a big goal after. It was incredible. It was exactly what we needed. Just lucky bounce off a good nice shot from my lineman.
what do you have to say to the Hermantown student section?
I didn't say anything. They had some things to say to me. I didn't want to say those.
You guys seniors that are on your way out, you see a guy like Tommy coming up. Do we even know where the ceiling is in a guy like that?
He's quite a player. I mean, just a sophomore. There's a lot of sophomores that are doing really good this year, so they should be good.
His limits are endless. If he keeps working as hard as he does, he can do anything. Honestly, he's very talented.
Matt, was there a magic moment in the third period where you kind of felt that your club seized the moment, seized the momentum, and there was no turning back?
I felt that definitely in the third period after we got that first goal in the third period to bring it back to a one-goal game that our team was definitely seizing the moment, just playing our best hockey and playing the win at that time.
And I think the earlier you score, obviously you have more time to get the next one. So I think as a team, it felt good to have a lot of minutes left to still try to get that next one, versus being down and scoring with 3 minutes left and then trying to get to one with, in that time period. So that was huge.